Hello everyone, my name is Fuzz and welcome to my BLFC video. To start off, I am so sorry that this video is taking so long to get out there, but life unfortunately got a little chaotic where I wasn't able to put out these videos, so hopefully now it'll have been worth it. The build-up must have been worth it. BLFC was in October of 2024 and here I am in April of 2025 recording this video and finishing it. So basically this video is going to be me talking about everything that we did at BLFC and kind of what I was up to. Okay, so to start off, honestly, where to begin? So to start off the con, we actually did a day zero, meaning that we hung out with our friends the day before the con to kind of get ready for the con and finalize our plan for everything.
We just woke up. It's not fun. Time for BLFC. No! We love con mornings.
So what that meant was that we got to stay with one of our friends that lived closer to the con since Reno is a 4-hour drive from where I live. So instead of driving 4 hours in one day, we only ended up driving 2 because our friends lived closer to the con. This year for BLFC, we had a pretty big group with us, so we ended up sharing 2 hotels, keeping half of our group in that hotel and half of our group in the other hotel. I'm not gonna lie, we are so thankful that we got 2 cars to go with us to BLFC because at the time I had a very small car and even me and my partner's stuff didn't really fit in the trunk, so thank God for SUVs. So yeah, we basically loaded all our stuff into our friend's car and kinda just winged it. It was not a comfortable drive on the way there because of how much stuff we had, but we made it work. So in my car was 4 people, me, my partner Dex, Boba Key, and Gummy Teeth. We were all stuffed into my clown car that can only barely comfortably fit 4 people. Especially driving through Tahoe and that mountain area, it feels a little dangerous, but when you have an entertaining car, of people, it was honestly a really fun drive. Driving on that road though is pretty scary because there are so many big trucks, so those were a little intimidating, and also the road is a little bumpy when you're coming from Truckee to Reno. Is a pretty scary road, so having a good group of people in my car to keep me focused but also entertained was a huge plus. In our other friend's car was the 2 members of Two-Face Cosplay and our friend Lunar, but the reason that there was only 3 people in that car was because the rest of the car was just stuffed with full suits and bags, and it was a stuffed car. So yeah, when we got to the con, it was it was honestly pretty packed, but being someone who has gone to BLFC a few times now, it's kind of normal for the first day or day 0 to be pretty hectic. Everyone has to get in their hotel rooms, people are picking up badges, people are saying hi to online friends, so it's just kind of a busy, a little chaotic day. So a big thank you to con staff. So yeah, after we got the car situation figured out, we went over to the desk to check out our hotels and get into our hotels. Yay! Hi, we made it to the hotel, and it's a really big hotel. It's really awesome. We haven't had a luxury hotel like this before. I love these hotels.
Oh,
it's very spacious. I'm not!
Okay, good.
It's for the vlog!
Okay, yay, someone brought me a white claw! I thought you were going with your parents.
No! No, it's vlog time. So yeah, we got to hotel. I hated the drive here. It sucked, kind of. Not really, it was actually fun. But now we're gonna go to registration, and we're waiting on our other hotel room to be open. So, and they haven't told us anything. So we're gonna go make sure that they didn't forget about us. So, bye. Both rooms were under my name that we got through the lottery. We had a friend actually give us one of their extra hotel rooms because we did not have 2 rooms at the time. If you don't know, BLFC does a lottery system where there are 3 chances to get a room in the main hotel, the Grand Sierra. kind of a pro tip, I guess, from someone who goes to BLFC now regularly. If you aren't staying in the Grand Sierra or you don't know a friend who's staying in the Grand Sierra, I would really recommend staying in there because it just makes the con experience so much better. I understand fully that it is very expensive, so not everyone is able to, but if you really can, if this is your one con a year, I would strongly suggest that you invest in just staying in the Grand Sierra hotel room. So yeah, this year checkout went pretty smoothly. I was very impressed of how organized the staff is. It's just so amazing. So again, I will continue to say it. Thank you so much to con staff for putting together BLFC, making it so organized. It's just, I love you so much. Oh my God. There was only one inconvenience, which was that only one of our rooms was ready and the other one wasn't. So we had to wait a little bit for that extra room to be cleared up and ready for us. So we all just kind of crammed into my room. So that was fine. It was kind of fun, honestly, having everyone in one room. It got a little chaotic because we were all just super excited. But once we got situated with who was staying in what room and we divided everything properly, we also went ahead and had everyone pay for their part. Because with so many people staying in our hotel rooms, in both hotel rooms, we thought it'd be beneficial for everyone to just pay their way. So we just properly divided the room, or the hotel room, cost-wise. I do actually want to mention, just because it was like the lore of the hotel, was we did have one friend back out. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it, but he did respectfully still pay his part, which I really appreciated from him. I think that is something to keep an eye out for or be mindful of when you're booking a hotel with a bunch of people. Okay, so it actually has been a day because, a literal day, because my SD card ran out of memory and I had to wait to get a new one. So I guess we're gonna get back into the video. So after we got into the hotel and after we got everything situated and got our other hotel room ready, we just went down to the con to go to registration. It was pretty late by the time that we actually went down to registration, so there was really no line, which I am very grateful for because for some odd reason, every time that I go to a con, a furry con specifically, I have some kind of problem with my badge pickup. So basically, after we picked up all of our badges, we went around the con just kind of showing the new people where everything was so they could get a little familiar with the con space. I think that honestly, another pro tip, again, I am not a pro, I'm just saying it because it's silly, that I would advise would be look around the con a little bit to familiarize yourself with the area, because for a first time con, BLFC could be a little confusing. So just being able to walk around while the con isn't really going it's just so nice. So yeah, basically just familiarizing yourself with the area, especially if you've never been there, or if you don't have someone who knows the area, is really beneficial. So while we were walking around the con downstairs, we also ran into a few of my friends where I was able to break away and talk to a few of them, which, again, if you see me at con, feel free to come up and say hi or get pictures because quite literally, I love it. It is like one of my favorite things about going to con, so I strongly encourage it.
Okay, so I hope this is good audio, but I'm gonna take off my glasses actually.
People don't need to know I'm blind.
Okay, so we walked around for a while and I found, I think, the ballroom where we're gonna be doing the prelims in. So hopefully I don't get lost. Prelims are at 11 a.m. and I'm really nervous because if it's on like the main schedule of when prelims are. So if my friends see that I'm waking up at near 11, they might get suspicious, but we'll see.
So me and my partner, the entire way to BLFC and leading up to it, we had a secret from the rest of the group. As some of you may or may not know, I am a fursuit dancer. I have only competed in a few events. I say compete, but it's really not like competitive, it's just really fun to do. But I've been in a few dance comps and my friends knew that. But what they didn't know is that I was keeping a secret from them that I was gonna join the dance comp without any of them knowing. I was practicing in private, I signed up in private, I made sure that none of them knew because I wanted it to be a complete surprise. I knew that this wouldn't be easy because I'm a chatterbox. I love talking about whatever I'm doing or what I'm excited for, and dance comps are one of those things that I just cannot shut up about. I love doing dance comps, so it was really hard for me to keep my mouth shut, TBH. Me and my partner knew keeping a secret from my friends was going to be very hard, but we didn't know how hard it was going to truly be. Because when you go to registration, you're able to pick up a pamphlet that has all of the events happening for the con. And I realized that they put prelims on the pamphlet, which, again, not a problem. It's really good that they actually did that so people don't forget, but for me, it just sucked because I was keeping this a secret. So my friends were able to see when prelims were. So as I stated, BLFC is a party con, so of course we brought alcohol. But I didn't know how okay with bringing alcohol into a room the con was. Now that I think about it, it really shouldn't have been a problem, so I don't know why we were trying to hide it, but we did, like little high schoolers. I don't know why. I'm like thinking about it now and I'm kind of embarrassed. But we were hiding the alcohol in towels and bags and blankets. So there was a few big bottles that, were amongst the luggage. But what we didn't realize is that we forgot to be careful about the margarita mix that was in a towel. And sure enough, with my luck, it fell on my foot.
So far, what?
Sorry, you want to tell them about your foot?
Oh, yeah. So we have a glass bottle in my room, and I forgot that we put it in a towel because there was no room for it in the box where we put the rest of the alcohol in. So I forgot it was in there, and I dropped it on my foot. And I still have the dance comp. So I hope that my foot gets better, and if it doesn't, I'm just going to say fuck it and do this damn dance. Because I'm too excited to back out now, so... Also, it's too late to back out, so... Anyways, that's the update for now. My foot hurts so bad. There's a mark where the bottle fell on my foot, and it hurts to walk around, but I do need to practice tonight because prelims are tomorrow at 11 a.m. So, yeah. Let's see how the rest of the night goes. Anything to say?
It's going to be so much fun. I love being around this many furries. It's great.
And he's not a furry, so this is fun. All right. See you guys soon.
And it bruised my foot really badly. I kid you not, me and my partner locked eyes and just thought, oh shit. Not only because I got hurt, but also because I couldn't do the dance comp if I was hurt. So I low-key had a freak out moment, not only because goddamn my foot hurt, but also because, oh no, the entire point of my video was that my dance comp was going to be a surprise, but now I might not be able to do the dance comp. I had to go back to my friends and pretend like everything was fine. So, to be honest, we were pretty tired from everything. The drive there, seeing all of our friends, being super excited all day. So, low-key, our energy kind of dipped down once we started getting a little situated, and we got pretty tired pretty fast. So yeah, once we got situated, we all met up again and went to the pizza place that is in the Grand Sierra. I don't remember if it's Round Table or not, but I really want to say it is.
Okay, hi. So, a little bit of an update. We got Round Table because they have a Round Table at the Grand Sierra, and we wanted it because we were so hungry. Because the last time we ate was, I think, McDonald's at 12, and we didn't really eat that much because it didn't taste very good. So we decided to get Round Table right now. I am so excited. Okay. I think that's it for now. We did get our badge registration ready, so we're all good for tomorrow. But I think now we're going to go to Walmart to do a little bit of grocery shopping and then go back to the hotel and probably call it a night. But I plan to drink a little, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, bye.
I really want to say it's a Round Table. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. But anyways, we got dinner together and we all brought it up to our hotel room and we're ready for bed. So that was all day 0. And to open up day 1 of BLFC, we had to wake up at 10 in the fucking morning. Hi, so editing Fuzz here. I just realized that I told the story completely out of order without looking at my clips beforehand. So I'm gonna clear that up for a second. Bear with me throughout the rest of the video. I'm still gonna refer to it as the wrong way that it happened, but just for coherent sense, this is the way that it actually happened. The order of things was prelims, Dealer's Den, Floor Wars, the Fursuit Parade, Walmart and Winco, get ready for the rave, go to the rave, drink a lot. For coherent sense, that's actually the progression of things, so forgive me. I just want to explain still what we all did and what happened, but I wanted to make sure that I was telling it properly. So, back to wrong Fuzz.
Okay, so good morning. We are headed to my secret meeting, and we are late. Not really. We were just told to be there at 11, and it's like 11:05 or 10. I don't know. But luckily, I won't be called. We're gonna go this way. Luckily, I won't be called till 11:55. At least that's when my audition is. So, because the process is that we have preliminaries, and then we are judged, and we see who moves on to the finale, which will actually be the dance comp. So we're gonna head up to the ballroom right now, and I'm gonna practice. Luckily, my foot is feeling better where I do feel like I can dance, so we are all good, thank God. My foot is bruising really bad, so don't look at me like that. But it should be okay. We're all good. And I didn't sleep in this time, so that's a plus. My boy breakfast today is that I have a Monster and donuts. So, and here's the boy. And then we're rocking the Kigu, the half Kigu right now, just until I have to practice. All right, so day 2 of BLFC.
Anyways, I had my boy breakfast and got to preliminaries and got some practice in, but, you know, I was so scared. My practice was okay, however, I didn't want to put in my all with my practice because I didn't want to be tired for when I actually had to audition.
Okay, so we made it to prelims. There are 2 people left to go in front of me, but I did practice my dance, so I'm pretty confident in it. I'm just really hoping that once I actually audition, I can put more energy into it because holy shit, I am so tired. But I didn't want to wear myself out before I actually did my dance, so I kind of did like a half-assed outside. So I'm pretty confident though. I've had a lot of time to practice before this, so we're gonna see how this works. Really excited. This is the first time my partner's also gonna be seeing the dance because I've been keeping it a secret from even him. And yeah, I'm super excited. So wish me luck. Yeah.
And honestly, to be quite frank, I was very proud of my audition. There was a few parts where I did have to kind of fake it till I make it because I forgot the choreography because I was just so nervous, but also excited. So that's honestly bound to happen. After my audition where I was ready to either faint or take a nap. Yeah, apparently BLFC Air has some fucking hands. Okay, hello. So we are back at the hotel. Actually, a lot has happened so far. My phone is dying, so I wasn't able to record anything. But just done my prelims audition, so I'm gonna wait till we hear back if I placed in that, and then after I find out if I'm able to participate basically in the dance comp, then I go to the dance comp tomorrow, because that's when it is. So, but I got my prelims done, and right when we got done, my friends texted me saying that they were gonna go down to the dealer's den. And then the dealer's room opened right after my audition, so we went straight down to the dealer's hall. I got one thing, but I wanted to come up and bring my suit back because I don't want to carry it around in the dealer's hall. So we're gonna go back downstairs because it is Floor Wars time, which I really hope I can get footage, but I might not because my phone is dying. So, alright, we're gonna head back down. So while we were walking around the dealer's den, I was looking around at fursuit badges because I don't know if you could tell, but I love fursuit badges. I need to get more, actually. I have another Sona that I need to get a fursuit badge of. But I was looking around at fursuit badges and I realized my partner doesn't have any art, really, of his character. Oh, actually, funny little update. My partner got his very first fursuit badge that will be done, I think, either by the end of today or early tomorrow that we're gonna go pick up. So excited because we have no art of his character other than his ref sheet. So I'm converting him into a furry. So now we're gonna go back downstairs and watch the Floor Wars. See you guys there. I just realized that I've been calling them fursuit badges when they're literally just called badges. I'm fursuit brained, okay? So yeah, other than being a hangout day, we kind of were just waiting for Floor Wars because Floor Wars was that day and I had a lot of my friends who were competing, so of course I had to go there and be a little cheerleader.
Are you serious? I don't know about you, but that side was lacking. Let's give it up for our performer!
This is the finals, bro. What? This is between first and second. And somebody is going to take it. One, shot!
So once again, congratulations to those who won but also participated. It was a really entertaining event, like quite literally, especially seeing my friends go against each other is just so cool. So after Floor Wars, I was genuinely just so fucking tired. I was ready for bed. I was done. I was like, you know what? I could actually go home. I'm tired.
Okay, so we just got back from the Floor Wars, and I am tired. As entertaining as Floor Wars was, I was falling asleep because I am just so tired. But I think it's because I didn't have food, but I got a sandwich and a Coke, and we're good, so. Now our plan is we do need to walk to Walmart because Walmart is literally across the street. But we need to go to Walmart today. We're gonna go to the Fursuit Festival. I'm gonna look around the Artist Alley. And at 10, we have the 18+ rave / night market, which we're gonna go to. So we have to get ready for that too. Other than that, I'm pretty sure that is the day. I will update you on anything I get from the night market or anything that happens, because I do kind of just plan to suit around until I have to start getting ready for the night market. So I guess we'll see what happens.
I was just having a moment and it was not great, but guess what? All I needed was some food. I don't realize it in the moment, but it is very important, not only for my health, but also to keep my good vibes going because I don't want to be a hangry bitch. So yeah, after Floor Wars, we got food and then we just kind of waited around and hung out with our roommates.
Dance, Jester, dance!
It was really fun and entertaining. And I really love those moments with my friends where we're just literally being goofballs because I live very far from my friends, so getting to see them is just such a treat. Okay, so I put on Sprite and we are gonna go head down to the dealer's hall and just to walk around. But I am very tired. But we did just get news that I was accepted into the finals. So I will be participating in the dance comp now officially. Very excited about that. So yeah, we're gonna go downstairs and walk around. Okay, bye. After hanging out for a while, we ended up getting some drinks. So the next thing we did for day one was we went food shopping. It was honestly really fun. We went to Walmart and one other place that I'm not remembering right now, but we went to go get some food and stocked up a little bit because we were realizing how expensive food is at con. Okay, so we are currently at Winco's. We just got back from Walmart as well, and we are all so tired, like everyone's losing it. So we're just grabbing some snackies for the night and calling it a night and having a fun day tomorrow. I have a very eventful day tomorrow. I have a very eventful day tomorrow. So I do need to go to bed at a decent time. So see you guys tomorrow.
Dude, I fucking love classical music. Like,
After listening to classical music in the trunk of our friend's car, we were ready for another adventure. And luckily, that night was the fursuit parade. It's not really a fursuit parade. With me, I was in the green suit area, so I got a picture with those people, and it was really fun. I have never seen so much green before in my life. It was lovely.
Okay, so hi, I'm in the bathroom now, and we just got back from the Fursuit Festival. I didn't really take too many videos because it was really crowded, and I didn't want to, like, I don't know, I felt bad. So I already decided that I've shown my face enough in this video where it kind of doesn't matter. My intention wasn't to be a faceless creator, so, you know, I just like posting my fursuit more than actually showing my face. But yeah, my face is on the internet now. Anyways, I wanted to dip in here and say that the reason that I had to re-record this is because the dance comp itself could literally be its own entire separate video. The reason being because a lot happened at the dance comp that personally affected me, where I think that I would like to talk about my experience and why I was so frustrated about my performance. But again, I don't want it to sound like a bickering party of, oh my god, another furry is upset. Like, no. So it's just me not liking how my performance came out on stage when my audition went so well, in my opinion. So again, I just want to say that that's going to be an entirely separate video. I had to re-record this because while I was recording my opinions on the dance comp, I got lost in the sauce. It's not any individual's fault as to why I personally had a bad experience. Overall, I think the good outweighed the bad in the end. So to me, it's like, yeah, okay, it hurt at the time, but to be honest, I am still gonna keep dancing, so it's not gonna prevent me from dancing just because I had, oh no, one bad experience. I'm just gonna skip my experience and talk about it another day. Let's actually finish the recap of BLFC. So yeah, as I mentioned before, our day 2 was completed. Again, like I said, I told the story out of order and I feel really bad for doing that, but also I wanted to make sure this video got out. So at this point, just bear with me. So yeah, day 3. So day 3 was the day of dance comp and I was literally so excited. I was buzzing with excitement. I actually woke up on time for once. For those who don't know me, I never wake up on time. Like, I'm not a morning person. I need like 4 cups of coffee to get me out of bed. It's pretty bad. I don't wake up to my alarms. So dance comp did start at 12 in the afternoon. So it was, as of right now, that has been the earliest dance comp I have ever participated in. I have participated in many dance comps, but you know, I was a little shocked that it was so early. I think the main thing that shocked me about it was the fact that Floor Wars was put on so like kind of like later in the afternoon, but dance comp was hella early. And I was thinking that since it's so early on day 3, I really don't think many people are going to come because I saw a lot of people drinking yesterday and I know that they are hung over as fuck. Like I said, BLFC is a party con. But anyways, me and my partner did make our way to the dance comp, but guess what? Something else happened again that was going against me and my freaking idea for my video. So the reason I say that is because as we were walking to the ballroom to get ready backstage, there were multiple signs sprinkled around the ballroom the big ass room before the ballroom. I don't remember what it's called. I'm so sorry. I do not remember the layout. Don't sue me. In that area, there was a lot of posted papers that listed everyone who was in the dance comp.
because why would my life be easy? So low key, we didn't do this, to be clear, we did not do this. But me and my partner were genuinely thinking, what if we just move one of the signs where I know that they might see that and they'll see my name on it because it had my username, Fuzzfool. So they know that's my username, so they know it's gonna be me. So I had a little bit of a break about it and I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. Like, we're so close to the big surprise and they're gonna see my name on that piece of paper and it's gonna ruin my video. But I just prayed that they didn't see it, and guess what? They didn't see it. They didn't see it. They didn't see it. So yeah, they didn't end up seeing it, and that was like, oh my God, I was so happy. So the way that we knew that they didn't see it was because I was backstage. My partner was with the group or waiting for them, and then when they got there, he sat with them. So again, the lie was that my friend was having a moment either backstage or somewhere, but they believed it. So thanks to my friends for just trusting me. But either way, it was a believable story. I don't entirely remember what the story was, but it was me comforting a friend, and I said that I'd meet up with them in a minute. And I love my friends so much because while I was not there, I had like 3 of my friends in the group that were like, oh my God, Fuzz is gonna miss the dance comp. Oh my God, where's Fuzz? And I was like, aw, guys, I'm not even with you guys. Like, I wasn't even with them, and I was like, the thought of them thinking of me and like knowing how much I love dance comps and floor wars and stuff like that, I would not miss it for the world. Like, if there's a dance comp or a floor wars, I'm gonna either be in that audience or I'm gonna be on stage. There's no in between. So that was really cute and funny. But anyways, it was time for the dance comp, and I was backstage. That led to this silly clip.
I know the audio is probably really bad, but I am backstage for the dance comp, and we are pretty close to it starting. My boyfriend is with friends right now to make sure that they don't get suspicious, but it's almost time, and I'm really nervous. I've practiced a lot though, so I'm pretty confident, but I guess we'll see you guys out there. Oh God, I'm really nervous.
Literally right after that clip, we started dance comp. It was really awesome. So with dance comp started, there was a few people that were ahead of me. I think I was literally dead middle of the show. So I did have a few of my either mutuals or friends go before me, and I think the anxiety was getting to me because I was so nervous, and I think that's what contributed to my poor show on stage. But anyways, regardless, it was my turn to go on stage. And this is the clip that made all of that crazy experience worth it.
BLFC Fursuit Dance Competition, welcome to Fuzzball!
I literally heard my friends from the stage. I think I heard my friends screaming my name more than I heard my fucking music on stage. I got a little nervous when I heard them yelling because it was so rewarding for the small things that went wrong at the con that like were working against me. It ended up working out because their reaction was so worth it in the end. So if there was a furry god, thank you. Okay, so yeah, next after the I keep saying floor wars. So yeah, right after the dance comp, we just kind of got together and was like, okay, now what? Because that's all I had planned. So as I did mention before, BLFC is a party con. So we decided it's the last day. Let's go party. So we ended up getting a few Fat Tuesdays. I feel like with confidence, I can say that how much money was going into Fat Tuesdays was like maybe 20% of how much I spent at the con. Like it was a pretty portion. Like it was either 20 to 30% because we got a lot. We got a lot. Not only that, we literally, when we took our trip the day prior to go to Walmart and Winco, we got like mixing stuff for the alcohol we already had, but we didn't really use it because we just all like the Fat Tuesdays. They're just so good. So yeah, after that, we kind of started drinking, went down to the con to like look around at what was going on. We also wanted to go to the arcade room because there was a lot of stuff in there as well. There was also the auction that day, which was super awesome to see. I did actually get these super cute coasters. I don't want to get them right now because that's a whole thing, but I literally use them all of the goddamn time. I love them so much. So literally one of the best investments I've ever gotten. We did have a few of our friends win some stuff from the auction, so that was super cool. I don't remember what everyone got, but yeah, it was super fun, and we spent money. That's what you need to know. That's all you need to know. So after the auction, I'm pretty sure, then we wanted to go to a panel, and I don't know why, but the one we chose was the Smash or Pass Pokemon panel. I'm not a Pokemon player. I've never really been into Pokemon. Not for any, like, valid reason. It's literally just because I was like, oh, yeah, Pokemon's cool, but I'm into these other topics. So Pokemon was just, like, one of those things that I never got into. So I do not know any of the characters unless I was fixated on how cute they were at the time. So I did not know any of these characters. I literally think the only characters that I can name is Mimichu, Pikachu, Oshawott, Squirtle, Charmander, and, like, Mewtwo. I think that's it. Oh, and Magikarp. I associate a Magikarp with my high school teacher. I don't know. Anyways, goes to show, I don't really know Pokemon, so I don't even know why I was in that room, but I had so much to contribute. Anyways, after that, during that entire panel, I'm pretty sure we only stayed for like 15 to 20 minutes. At least me and my partner did. I don't know if the rest of my group stayed there, but me and my partner went down back to the game room because I wanted to play a game. Didn't really care what game. Quite literally, I did not care. But me and my partner did end up settling on Mario Kart, where this clip came from. Okay, so hi. This is a bit of a weird update because I have been drinking all night and I have an entire slushie that are at BLFC right now. So we're kind of on to our second drink here, but we went into the game room and now we're playing Mario Kart. So we're gonna play a game of Mario Kart and then probably go back to the rave.
I'll beat your ass.
I don't think so. So after that, super fun, super eventful, and then we had the idea. Last time we were there, we didn't go in the pool, but this year we were like, let's go do that. Why not? But the moment we got outside, we saw how cold it was and how cold the pool was. So that was hell. But guess what? We still got in the pool and had fun. The most painful thing was getting out of the pool, like physically painful, but also emotionally painful because it was a whole thing with like, I can't even fathom how cold that water was. Oh my God. It was even colder outside, which mind you, this is Reno, Nevada, and it snows there. It can get fucking cold there. Not only that, there was literally no room in the hot tubs. We had one of our friends that was with us go check to be like, hey, maybe there's some room we can at least just dip our feet in. No. Oh, actually, it's a FurCon. That's not happening. So yeah, after we got defeated by the cold ass pool, we all decided to just go back to our hotel room and oh my God, we have showers. Let's just go turn on the hot water and be warm. So we all went up back to the hotel room, and so after dealing with how cold that water was, we had the great idea that, oh my God, we have showers in our room. Let's just go in the warm water. So after that, we did do a little bit more drinking and then we got dinner, but if I'm remembering correctly, that was kind of it. So after the dance comp, we did actually have the final rave, which was like the big one that everyone likes to go to because it's the final day. Oh my God, rave. So we did end up going to that. It was super fun. I didn't get any footage from the rave because it was an 18 plus rave, so you can't record there. You do also have to get checked in, and there was a baggage area, which was super cool. But yeah, we went ham. It was honestly super fun. Loved it. It was great. I did have this clip that I played, or I did have this clip that I still agree with, so I'm gonna go ahead and play that. I think my only critique for furry raves is bring back, like, can we have a DJ that plays early 2000s music? So I really think that that's it for my BLFC recap video. I want to say that this was a vlog, but it really wasn't because I didn't vlog that much at the con, because As you can tell, in between there was a lot of stuff that was happening at BLFC. So hopefully this year I'll actually be able to vlog now that I have a proper vlogging camera. So yeah. As of right now on my roster, I only have 2 cons that I'll be going to, which is SAC Anime again. I go to SAC Anime every year, so that's not really a surprise. But SAC Anime again and BLFC once more. I try, as of right now, those are like the only cons that are the most reasonable for me to go to. But hopefully I want to go to more fur cons. Yeah. So in order for me to afford said fur cons, how about you go ahead and like this video, subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you can get more videos from this fool right here. I'm new to YouTube, guys. I'm so sorry if this outro is weird. But anyways, I think that is the full recap of my BLFC video. So thank you so much for watching. Oh my god, stop. Or don't. I don't know. But anyways, I think that recaps this video. So again, thank you. Go ahead and follow my social medias down in the description as well if you want to stay up to date again with this fool. I don't know what else to say. So yeah, if you like videos like these, if you like my con videos and you want to see more of those, the best way to support me is either through social media or through YouTube here or on TikTok, where I'm able to monetize my content so I'm able to afford these bigger, better cons and afford to make better videos. As of right now, I am a full-time content creator while also going to school, so again, anything literally helps. And as I mentioned in my last video, I do have some merch coming out for Sprite, which is things like stickers and keychains. As of right now, the designs are a little limited, but that's okay. There will be more art in the future. So yeah, if you want to get your hands on some Sprite merch, go ahead and go down to my Instagram where I'll have more information on those. And yeah, I really don't know how else to end this, so peace out, Girl Scout.